Wednesday. We are knee deep into school and kind of fall, right? We're in the fall mode.
I don't know. The weather's been like
hot and
summer,
cold. It gets like chilly and then like
humid from
85
rain. Yeah, it's so weird.
and humid.
Don't do
Yeah,
this
it's
to me,
ridiculous.
October. This is my favorite time of year.
I'm ready for crisp days, like when you walk out the door and it's nice and cool out, and you're like,
Yeah.
"Ooh, let me go back and get a jacket."
But not crisp and like weird misting at you.
No,
No.
we've had fog. I was taking Colin to
It's been
CCD
so
on
rainy.
Sunday, and the fog was crazy.
Yeah.
Very foggy. So
Yeah.
we haven't had the best weather,
No.
New Jersey. So we hope you're all doing well. I'm trying to think of something exciting that's gone on since we last podcasted.
You went to Sheep and Wool.
I did.
Oh.
Yay! Yeah, so personally, nothing really exciting has been going on, except I did decide that we are cutting back the amount of extra activities we do after school. Everybody had to give something up because it was getting way too hectic. So
Yeah.
I feel like really like a weight was lifted off of me.
Yeah.
And I feel a lot less stressed. So
Definitely.
Yeah.
so we did that.
Sometimes you just gotta say no to things.
No is
So-
such a powerful,
I'm so bad at
wonderful word.
Yeah.
I was always a yes girl. Yes, yes, yes. I'll do anything until I seriously was walked all over with elementary school with JP, who was, of course, my first baby. They walked all over me. And finally, I just was like, whoa, I could say no. I can say no and, get it off. So it was very liberating for me.
Yeah, it is.
I've been saying no for about 6 years now, and I have to say I'll never go back.
Very true. It's very true.
It is.
I know. So so I was like, everybody has to dump something. We're gonna take a break from after school clubs. We're just going to have a couple nights during the week where we just come home, do our homework, and relax. It was getting to be too much.
Yeah.
And I have to say, like, I feel like the kids even feel better about it. You know what I mean? Like the house is
Calmer.
calmer.
Yeah.
Because like
Downtime.
I'm eating in the car. I'm like, oh, let me grab a granola bar and eat in the car while I'm shuffling from one place to the next to drop somebody off to go back. Those days are over.
I only have one day like that, and I know it's like that, so I kind of know. I prepare for it, and it's usually a breakfast casserole goes in the oven around lunchtime. This way, when everyone at their leisure can slice one off, throw it in the microwave, and dinner served.
Yeah, it was
And I
every
don't
night
have to
for us.
worry. Yeah.
Yeah, it was every
And
night.
seriously,
It was too
you
much.
whip up some eggs, hash browns, sprinkle some cheese. I cut up little Costco chicken sausage, breakfast sausages, toss them in, peppers and onions, little onion
Steve makes it
powder.
with pork roll.
Oh yeah, pork
Yeah.
roll, bacon, whatever you got.
It's tasty.
It's just like a one thing, throw it in the oven and call it a day.
Now, do you put bread in yours? Because Steve does put bread.
No
In his- okay.
bread. But I do those shredded
Potatoes, though.
hash browns.
Yeah. That would be good.
Well, of course you butter the dish.
Oh, girl, and you do not chintz on the butter.
No, you butter the casserole dish, the Corningware, and throw them on the bottom. Zhuzh up your eggs, cheese,
Oh, the
veggies.
Corningware.
Yes,
Tasty.
Love it. Love it.
Yes, so I did. I went to the New Jersey Sheep and Wool. Collectively, we were all supposed to be there that weekend, and it just didn't happen.
Yeah.
It was one of those weekends where
Didn't work out.
it did not. I went with my sister, and we met Kimberly McAlinden, who has an Instagram page. She's also Fiber Lover on Ravelry, and she has a podcast called Knit a Rainbow. So I got to meet her, and that was really exciting. We posted pictures on our Instagram page, and then we got to meet from the knitting place Dinah and Pam, which was very, very exciting to meet them. I had never met them before. I had never met Kimberly before either. I'm trying to think who else. I don't think we met anyone else. No, we didn't. And actually, we only made it to 2 booths, and then we kind of left. It was very packed, kind of, and we went there with a mission. I knew what I was going there for, so I only stopped into Chelsea Yarns, and Vida Lifestyle, which happened to be right across from Chelsea Yarn. So we really only went in one booth, and that was it. We were kind of out, but we did see the Angora bunnies. I thought about you.
Yeah.
We almost walked away with one that one year.
Oh my God. The man was holding it. It was so soft.
Yeah.
Were the sheeps blind?
They were.
That's my favorite part of
Is it?
the sheeps.
Yeah.
Going blind.
Yeah.
They were. They were cute. I have to say, like, it was a nice. It was nice. I mean, you know, it's not anything big. It's only, you know, the 2 barns and a couple of things outside. Better vendors for food, Lisa.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Yes, there was actually. I've seen the food truck before. It's key lime pie on a stick, covered in chocolate. His desserts looked amazing, but I'm trying to get into my Rhinebeck body, so I did not partake. But he had very good iced coffee, so I did.
Oh, somebody had coffee?
There's
There's never any coffee. You know I like my afternoon coffee.
I know, but you know,
Actually, no, Rhinebeck had it. I'm lying. Rhinebeck had it. But usually at remember the craft shows we used to do with our soap? And I'd be like, where's the coffee? There's the beer tent, but nobody has coffee.
No, when we were in Asbury
How's
Park one time, I got nitro coffee and almost had to pack up and leave. It was so, I can't do that coffee at all. I was high as a kite on nitro coffee. I actually said to the guy in the booth next to me, I said, I don't think I'm going to make it. I was like, and he was so sweet. He's like, I'm going to go get myself a coffee. Do you want one first? I'm like, what did he put in this coffee?
Yeah.
Did he just flip me a roofie?
Seriously.
But no, it was the nitro. Because I had it not too long afterwards from Rook. It's like their Louisiana something, and I just can't do those nitro coffees.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of caffeine, and I don't need.
Does
caffeine.
it have like espresso in it or something?
No, I think it's just the way it's processed, and it's got the nitro oxide.
I don't know what.
And you pull it like a beer tap.
Wow.
And it comes out of the you know, the tap.
Yeah.
Cold brew, which cold brew is more caffeine anyway. And
Cold brew, I thought was supposed to be less caffeine.
no.
Or maybe it's less acid.
Yeah,
don't know.
probably less acid,
I
but
Anyone who knows, drop a comment down below.
yeah,
because
which
we'd love
one,
to know
which is which.
which is which.
I'll tell you
Because
what.
I get Dunkin'. Now I'm obsessed because Luciana told me about that sweet foam coffee at Dunkin'.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm driving through there every day,
boy.
and it doesn't bother me. I don't feel high as a kite from it.
Well, Joe makes fun of me with my coffee because he's like, "You like your coffee like
Oh,
dishwater."
yes, you do. Yes, you
Because
do.
it usually always bothers my stomach.
Yeah.
So I always wear it was on the lighter side. I can't do dark roast. I don't like Starbucks. But I do
always
perk my coffee on the stove though.
that I like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always used to like a strong cup of coffee, and I would drink it black and no sugar in it.
Damn.
And now I can't even drink any coffee, even decaf.
Really?
Messes
Too
with me.
acidy?
Too acidic.
Yep.
And
Oh, how was the low acid coffee? Didn't work.
I liked
No.
it from Whole Foods. The low
No.
acid, I liked it. That didn't bother me.
Now
But
see,
can't hang. Not in
I-
the coffee department. Lisa's
I need
out.
it very, very dark. See, I like the flavor of coffee. So
Me too.
Me
I like
too.
it.
I just love the smell of
Every
it. I love
time
the flavor of
smell
it.
it, like Vinny makes a pot of coffee in the morning.
Oh
Every
yeah,
time I smell it cooking.
that's torture.
my uncle just sent not too long ago. He sent me Syrian coffee that has cardamom in it. They actually put the cardamom in it to like
roast with
yeah,
it.
to like kill the bitterness of it. I haven't made it yet, but it's like a brick.
Wow.
And I remember as a kid, my grandmother.
Wait, didn't they
Drink
used
that.
to do bricks of coffee? They had, well, I shouldn't say bricks of coffee. They're the
Vacuum packed. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
vacuum pack. But they looked like Brick Cafe Bustelo.
Yeah.
That's
They were
exactly
like
what this
bricks, weren't they?
Yeah, that's exactly what this looks like. It's all in Arabic. I don't know what the heck it says.
I remember they had the
But-
guy with the donkey that had the
Oh.
thing
Oh,
in the hat
yes.
with the donkey, that coffee. Or was it espresso?
I think they still sell it
I'm
in the
sure.
supermarket.
Mm-hmm.
I totally forgot.
Anyway,
Anyway, coffee talk.
what you guys working on?
Go ahead, Lisa. What do you got cooking down there?
I have not made any progress on. I'm still working on my mini Montrealer for my son, and my little Clara the Fawn, for my cousin who had her baby, and I'm hoping I can finish by Christmas.
Yeah.
Who knows? But I did like 2 more rows on the little Clara the Fawn sweater, and haven't made any real progress on the sweater for my son. So hopefully, next couple of weeks we'll do that. But how about you guys?
I'm still working on my Swancho for Rhinebeck. My Rhinebeck sweater, Swancho, and it is coming down to the wire. I've already split for the sleeves, and I'm about 4 inches. No, I'm lying, 3.5. Before I have to get to the sleeves, and I'm like, I got like 1 week left here.
Try on as you go because that's cropped. I tried mine on. I have the barber
Does it
cords.
grow? Oh yeah, I need to borrow your licorice lace.
No, not really. I used Kenzie yarn. It really didn't grow. But I think that was also part of me because I don't go up a needle size when I do my color work. I do now. I learned that lesson, so
I did go up a needle size
then
for my color work, but then I switched back to what the pattern called for as I got to the body.
That's what I would have did too. I would have switched back.
Yeah.
But you could borrow my cords and just try it on, just
Yeah.
to make sure that it's the length you want. I wish mine was a tad bit longer. Not gonna lie.
I know.
But I mean, other than that, I'm very, very happy with it. So
Yeah.
can't complain.
Can't complain.
Can't complain.
They're both
Yeah.
coming out so beautiful.
Yeah, and I finished all of the pillow covers for my cousin, which she shipped gorgeous fabric for. She shipped to me for her office that she is that she has 2 offices, and I guess there's 10 rooms, something like that.
She picked pretty colors. That was the ones
Yeah.
that we posted on
did.
Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She
Yeah,
picked
those are
out.
pretty.
Yeah. And so I made 23 pillowcases.
Wow.
Or pillow so she can stuff a pillow form in there. I did an envelope backing, and so now that I'm kind of just like, whew, okay, that's done, and now I can focus on other things. My grandmother wants me to make her a giant Christmas pillow, so I'm kind of now going into the Christmas gift making.
That's
Mode.
exciting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like
Of course, it's
75
so
days.
much. That's not a lot of time.
No, it's not.
No,
That's not a
it's
lot of
not a
time.
lot of time.
Already I feel like it's not gonna be done.
Feeling
But that's all
pressure.
I'm knitting. That's all is the Swancho. I'm hustling. I may be going to Rhinebeck with 1 sleeve.
You'll know if you're
Where
gonna
are the
be
needles
there.
on?
Oh, we've seen that where people have their ends weren't weaved in. They're not even finished. Yeah.
Oh God,
Needles
yeah.
in them.
Needles in them.
My Arwen sweater. I
Or
went
no, they
with
were
that
on
we
waist
did.
yarn or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
So funny.
Funny.
All right. So what am I working on? So since our last podcast 2 weeks ago, I am almost done with my shift.
That's beautiful.
Isn't it beautiful? And it's so funny because I use the same colors she used, and it looks nothing alike at
Yep.
all. So if you look, these are the same colors that Andrea Mowry used, and
Wow.
it looks nothing alike. So I just have to weave in my end. Well, I have to block it, weave in my ends, block it, and then stitch it together. So I'm so excited. I
So
really
pretty.
love it.
Gorgeous.
I had a lot of fun knitting it, and I have yarn to make another one if I decide to.
Really?
Yes, yeah. You never know.
Aren't you the Spincyle?
We will see. We will see. So, yep, that's what I am working on. My ball tan, which I showed last time, is in timeout.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I'm struggling really bad with getting gauge. I got gauge finally on like a size 7 needle. It's supposed to be knit on a 4. So that's how many sizes I had to go up to get gauge.
Wow.
And I think I don't know. I'm having the pattern's very small, so it's very difficult to read. I don't know. I'm a mess. It's just not working out. So I was getting
Okay.
frustrated. So I figured, let me put it aside, and I will revisit it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it shouldn't-
Maybe that'll be something you focus on after Christmas.
Yeah,
You know.
it shouldn't be that hard.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
What's up?
Does it say stop recording?
I think
Oh, just because the icon's
it's
over there
just because
hovering.
it's hovering over it.
Okay. So you'll edit that out. Okay. So yeah. So that's kind of where I am.
Funny.
That was funny. Maybe we should keep it in. We're such a mess. Oh my god, I love it.
Oh,
my God.
lordy, it
Everyone's gonna be
is
like, they
just
froze.
learning curve.
So yeah, that's really all I have in progress, but I made up for it in shopping. So
Oh,
yeah, I have a lot to show tonight.
so what's next?
What yarn do you have to show?
Yeah,
Well, do you guys have anything new to show?
no,
I have.
you're the only one that shops.
I
till you
have some
drop.
stuff.
Oh,
you
all
do?
right.
I have some stuff.
Lisa! Woo woo for
I
Lisa!
haven't worked on anything, but I have yarn to show.
Yay! Okay.
So the last video, I was talking about that Eve's sweater by Kate Oates and how I bought the yarn from.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm totally blanking.
The yarn.
The
You don't
yarn
remember the
from-
yarn from?
Knothouse.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, the Knothouse.
From the Knothouse.
I would love to go there.
So I did it in the colors, or as close to the colors in the pattern as I could.
Look how beautiful they packaged it.
Oh,
The
yeah.
package is so pretty.
Oh.
They send you a love letter. What's that?
That's my receipt.
Oh.
And a love letter,
Oh,
personalized from Kathy.
nice.
At least the colors are gorgeous.
And the colors are.
Ooh.
I love the glow.
Mm.
Oh my gosh.
Like that. So this, whoops.
One flew the coop.
So this is the main color of the sweater, the body of the sweater.
Oh, that's
And then-
Buches and Biches.
Buches and Biches. And Biches and Buches.
Biches and
Yeah.
Buches.
Les Petites Lamb's Wool.
Wow.
This is a beautiful blue.
Ooh.
This even has like a little bit of like reddish
Mhm.
purpley in it. This
Yeah.
dark. It's called Blue Black. This one's called
yeah.
Blue Black. The main body color is beige. This turquoise is turquoise. And what's that one over there?
This is red brown.
Red brown.
Rouge brune.
So that is something I want to get to eventually. I don't know exactly when, but we'll see. Hoping in the next couple of months I'll start on
This
it.
is really, really cool.
Hmm.
I've never seen it. I've seen people
It's
show their
got-
yarn, but I've never actually seen their
Yeah.
yarn in person. That blue is stunning.
It's got a little bit of like a rustic feel.
Yeah.
Rustic.
But I'm
I
thinking
agree.
it softens up, you know, once you knit with it and block it and everything. So yeah, I'm excited.
Wow,
I love
that
the
is-
colors.
And that's something new, right?
Something
It's
new.
a new to you yarn.
New to me yarn.
That's
I've never
exciting.
used it before. So that's exciting. And Knothouse had so many colors when I was shopping for it.
Oh yeah. The different did it come in a kit, or they had just different options?
It wasn't a kit, but they had all the colors on the website, and I just looked at the pattern and saw what she used in the pattern, and when I couldn't find the exact. I think the dark, like the navy blue, couldn't find that exact color.
Mhm. So you just went according to the pattern and then picked
Yeah.
it out on the website. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
and in case you missed it, this is what really nice shape. It's flowy. So yeah,
That's so pretty.
It is
I'm
nice.
excited for you.
Yeah.
I'm excited to start it. And then I have yarn, and I think Kris, you have yarn for the same. The brand new Something Cozy
I have the pattern.
collab by Christina from Chelsea Yarns and Shaina Bilow. So if you haven't seen it, this is what it looks like. This is
So cute.
Christina in her Driftwood colorway, brand new colorway.
Oh yeah.
And in the new base called Cozy.
Oh, look at that bag too.
Yeah, I saw that bag.
This
Oh.
is the bag they were giving away, well, not giving away, but selling at the Garden State Shipping
Well,
Mall.
watch your pen so you don't get pen on the bottom.
Oh, I love it.
It's beautiful.
Use
Isn't it
that.
nice?
I love the like the leather straps on it and the rivets and everything.
So nice.
Really.
Shoes has good bags.
I love her bag. She always comes up with cool stuff.
Oh my god.
So I'm doing my something cozy in, this is Co-Pilot,
Ooh, I love it.
and this is the cozy.
And then here it is.
You
in-
hold it together with a strand of mohair. And this is in the Driftwood, which is incredible. I love the colors in this.
Will be mine.
Yeah, that's nice.
Now you have to do them, girl, because you're gonna be the only one without a something cozy.
Gosh, I know.
So that'll be fun. That'll be
Let's do it in like a rust color.
very cozy. Yeah.
Ooh, a
That'll
rust
look
color.
really
Or
pretty.
mustard.
Favorite leather boots.
Favorite leather boots or sunflower.
Sunflower.
Sunflower's really nice.
Oh, you're gonna have to ask for some custom yarns.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
And okay, so the last thing I wanted to show is I've been meaning to show these, and I always forget to bring them. But Chelsea Yarns, she does a Coop collection each month, and it's kind of a surprise. I don't remember if she posted it or not, so spoiler alert, we're gonna show it.
So if you haven't seen it yet, go away.
Fast forward.
Fast forward. You don't
Give
wanna
us
watch.
like 5 minutes maybe. So this is how it comes packaged. It's really fun.
Yeah,
puts
got a
some,
lot
like,
of goodies in there.
Teas.
Oh, my sister loves her teas.
And she knows I can't do caffeine anymore, so she threw in some decaf tea for me. And this one is Connie the chicken. So the theme of this one is Connie the chicken.
That's so cool.
So she puts this little card in there. There's the Katrinkle stitch markers.
That's
Those
a
are,
Chelsea,
yeah,
right?
they're so
Chelsea
pretty. I saw them
yarns.
online.
They're
This is
so
This has
fancy.
like chickens on them. If you could see.
I don't have ones with
Let
chickens.
me see.
Is that only if you do the Coop collection?
It's for the Coop collection.
Oh, I'm getting a Coop
You
collection.
gotta get on board.
We gotta
Chris.
get in. There's some pins.
So
Chelsea
cool.
Lux Coop collection. Yeah, you guys can have some pins.
Wow.
And then this. Oh my god, I was so obsessed with this when
That's gorgeous.
I saw it. The mohair. And this is the sock set.
Ooh.
For Connie the chicken.
Connie, aw.
I love Connie's
Pretty. I love how the
combo.
mohair came out with that. It looks like
Yeah, that's neat.
fiery, like it's
Yeah.
glowing
Now, if you
almost.
wanted to buy this, could you go on online and buy this as a separate, or it's only like, or the kit's
Or
sold
you-
out?
Would
That's a
you
good question.
subscribe?
That's a good question.
Wonder if you
I
could just
think-
jump on and
I
subscribe.
think it's a pre-order.
Okay, so
I'm
she
pretty
tells
sure
you
it's a
when.
pre-order,
Okay.
Pre-order every month.
and you don't know exactly what you're gonna get
Mm-hmm.
till you get it shipped to you, and it's a nice surprise when you pop it open. And there's always some like cute little goodies in there, and some teas, and sometimes even like a little treat, you know, like chocolate covered pretzels, or I don't know, a whole bunch of fun stuff. So
That's really
that
cool.
is the Coop collection.
That is so cool.
That is. I'm gonna have to check out for her next update on that. 'Cause That's really that's fun. That's like a fun little something to get in the mail. You know what I mean? And,
Yeah.
It's
Something to
because you
look
never know
forward to.
what's going to be in there. It's like there's always nice surprises in there.
and maybe it would get you in gear to make socks because
Yeah.
I'm trying. I have really.
I know it's hard.
I keep buying all this sock yarn. I haven't made a single sock yet.
What used to inspire me, you know, I would just look through like with a cup of tea at night or whatever, you go on YouTube and I would just watch videos on how to do socks.
Yeah, I follow people on Instagram.
No, but I mean purposely go on and watch a video And
That's
sometimes if you
true.
see, you're like, oh my gosh, it's not that bad. That's actually pretty easy.
Yeah.
Then you're like, you know what? I'm going to throw some socks on.
You know
The
what?
needle.
I love the socks that I made. I forget what it is, but I'm gonna look it up and I'll tell you. But they were so easy to make. You didn't have to like split for a heel or anything like that. There was no afterthought heel. You didn't have to really do anything different for a heel other than make ribbing for a few inches for the heel. So you're basically knitting a tube, and then you do the toe at the very bottom, and the one section in the middle for a few inches you're just doing ribbing where your heel is. So that's like
See, maybe
stretchy.
that would be good for me. I need like an extremely basic sock
A
pattern.
vanilla sock.
Is that
Yeah.
vanilla sock?
A vanilla sock. And I'm surprised. That's like something you sit at the watching TV. Like you always have a pair of socks on the needles or a hat. I'm more of a hat person.
Yeah.
Very true.
I don't wear socks.
I think I get intimidated because you ever seen?
Why?
I don't know, because you know what? The only person like I ever really have had sock dealings with was Sandy, and she always has two on the needles at the same time.
You don't have to do two at a time.
I know. The problem to me is then you gotta knit another one.
I found it.
Yeah, but it goes so fast because you're only knitting.
Yeah, true. I gotta do it.
So
It's like,
they're called Magic Heel Socks, and they're by the Autumn Acorn. So
Magic heel.
Magic Heel. So this is a picture of her with the socks. And this is what they look like on the feet. So if you can see like the ribbing on the heel, it keeps it stretchy right in that spot. So
That's really nice.
I made one pair of socks, and that's what I used. That's the pattern I used.
Do you wear them?
I have worn them once. I'm afraid to wear. I don't know. I'm
That's
afraid to
another
wear
thing.
them.
I'm afraid. I'm with you.
They, it took a lot of work, and I'm afraid to like wear them out, wear them down. I have to learn, how to mend and
The
darning socks.
or
I think the grocery girls were saying how because of the nylon or whatever that's in the socks, you actually can put them in like one of those hosiery bags and throw it in the wash.
Really?
Yeah. I think. I'm almost positive that they said in one of their podcasts that they wash their socks that way.
Yeah.
But I would think so, right? Because it's not. I would think it's okay, but
I really think you would so benefit from socks. I mean, you're always cold.
Yeah.
always.
Did you
And they-
replace your heating blanket?
Oh boy, did they get a text? Well, my heated blanket broke, and I have to tell you, I was so pissed. I took Sean's because we bought him one for Christmas last year because he loved the idea of it and he never used it. So I took it, and oh my goodness, that's
That
why
was
I'm snoring. So I took it, and to say I am back under the heated blanket. It was a rough hour and a half.
You were under that thing in July.
It was the weirdest thing. I was working from home. I had it over my lap. All of a sudden, I'm like, ooh, this is very cold. And I was like, I know it was plugged in. And then I kept hitting the switch, and it was like panic, like when you lose one of your children.
Ah!
Hitting the switch. I was like, oh my God. Steve comes out of the bedroom. He's like, what's wrong? I said, my heated blanket broke.
You burnt it out, girl.
He said to me, he goes, you wore it out. And then I texted you two, and I was like, this is not a good day.
You better get yourself to Kohl's, girl, with your 30% off before the day's out.
Well, I did look. The prices of heating blankets have gone up. They're expensive.
Well,
Like a
I don't
good
know
one.
what did that set you back?
Well, I took Sean's, but a good heated blanket's like $89, and I broke that in a year. I don't know. I don't know if I wore out the motor. I don't know.
Well,
But-
that is
Or
an
the heating
investment
element?
for your comfort.
Yeah. Do you crank it to high?
Absolutely, it's always on the highest
Well, maybe
setting.
that's why you burnt out maybe the heating element.
Very true. It's possible, but I did just learn that there
Mhm.
is such things called heated socks.
Hmm.
I haven't looked into it yet. My boss was telling me about it because his wife is always cold, and she was telling me that she's like, you don't have heated socks? I said, I didn't even know it existed. She's
I'd be
like,
afraid to wear those.
well,
Like,
yeah,
what
because the
if-
bottom of your feet are very sensitive, right?
What if something malfunctions? Like your feet are
I
on
don't
fire.
know, Lisa. Now you have me scared.
Can you imagine her feet are on fire?
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god! My poor little tootsies.
Only you. That would only happen to Kris. Her
Well,
feet
listen.
catch fire.
After, like, the end of August, my barnacles are put away for the season. It is sock weather. Well, I'm socks all year round.
Ooh, not me. I run hot.
Yeah. Now,
I'm
we
not-
know your barnacles are out all year round. It's like
Well, in the
snowing
house.
out, and
yeah.
she's still
Yeah, I'm barefoot in the house.
barefoot.
I have to do socks almost all year round.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know, with something with the AC in the winter, in the summer, I get so ice cold. Like, I'll get into bed and Vinny can feel me from like 3 feet away. He's like,
Really?
But I was always the same way. I mean, I always have socks on.
I get out of bed in the morning in the summer and my feet hit the wood floor and there's just steam. My feet are like,
The hell's going on in that bed?
I'm running hot, baby.
You
and then if I
do.
put my hot feet on a cold floor, I'm like, oh, it feels so good. Yeah.
But you know what? Colin is always hot. That kid is always in a t-shirt. I never buy him long sleeve shirts or anything like that. He's always hot.
Yeah.
Sean and I freeze.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there is a thing called such as heated socks.
Heated socks.
So write that down.
On
We gotta
the
look. We gotta look.
Christmas
Yes,
list.
we gotta look into
list
it.
for Kris.
Christmas list.
Mm-hmm.
Heated socks, please.
All right.
And if you have heated socks, comment down below because I'd love to hear what you have to say.
Yeah, or give a review. Like, what
Yes.
do you recommend?
What do you recommend?
Yeah.
So that's it, Lisa. That's all you got to show.
That is all I have.
All right.
I'm
So-
empty-handed too.
I know. I'm sorry. So I'll show you what I bought at the New Jersey Shibin Wall. Lisa and I already showed it, but I did get enough of the cozy base to make my something cozy. So I'm very, very, very excited about that. I have all that yarn to make my sweater. And then something else interesting with the sweater. At the booth, they had a sample of the same sweater, but done in the duets, which I brought to show you guys what the duets are. It was really nicely packaged, but this one came apart. So it's the cobblestone base with the mohair, and they sell them together. Chelsea Yarn sells them together. So 2 of these duets will make this sweater. I think the short sleeve might be a little bit shorter. But I am making that in pecan latte, which is
yummy.
I've had this for a while now, and I've been waiting for like the perfect project. So I am using this, and I will be casting this on. So this is the pecan latte, I believe, right, Lisa?
Pecan latte.
Pecan latte, yeah. So I will be making the something cozy twice. So I'll be making it in the cozy base, and then I'm going to be making it in the cobblestone base. I just have to do a gauge swatch real quick.
That's really pretty.
It
It's
is.
so nice.
Yeah, because you know what? I gauge swatched on a 10.5, which is what the pattern says, and I kept getting I got 13 stitches instead of 12, and I didn't get the rows right. So I'm going to go up to 11. So
Yeah, that'll probably help.
that'll probably help.
Mm-hmm.
So that, and then I also wanted to show you, just so you can see, that was the pecan latte. This is candied apple, and I also have, this is leopard, and this is another of the cobblestone, just so you can see the different colors that they have. I happen to have these 3 colors, but so I just grabbed them all so you could see what they look like.
Really pretty.
Really pretty, right? So I will be getting 2 sweaters, and it's exciting because I already have the yarn, so that's always exciting. Then I went over to, that was all I bought at Chelsea. Oh, I also bought one of her mugs.
Oh, the pink.
Oh, the
I did.
campfire one?
I bought the campfire
Oh, I
mug, so
love
I'm very
those.
excited. And I have that on my coffee bar at home. So, speaking of coffee, Vida Lifestyle has this coffee collection, and it came with a pom-pom.
That's beautiful.
So this is-
pom-poms.
Aren't they gorgeous? This is hazelnut coffee, and this is espresso. And this kit was sold to make this hat. It's the Novemberist hat.
Ooh,
Yeah.
That's really pretty.
So,
that's really nice.
Oh, I like the
beautiful.
finger. Do you have enough to make the fingerless mitts too?
I doubt it. I highly would doubt it. But
Oh.
this base is merino wool, cashmere, and nylon. Talk about luxury
Yeah.
in a bag
That's
with this
beautiful.
really cool pom-pom on top. So I bought that.
That's actually my favorite combination. What is that? 80-10-10?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Merino cashmere nylon. I like
Uh,
that. That's my favorite combo.
I guess it depends.
Well, let me see. What is it?
Because I remember Christina always talking about her 80-10-10.
10.
80 merino, 10 cashmere, 10 nylon.
Oh, all right. Yes, you are right. You are right. Miss Mealy. One for Miss Mealy.
What's my prize?
I don't know.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
So then I bought this, and this is called Vanilla Bean. And it comes with this super cool pom-pom.
That's gorgeous.
And
I don't know if you guys can see, but it's got like
Sparkles.
stellina in it.
yes, it is so
It's
pretty.
so gorgeous.
And this again all was all from her coffee collection. Her store is in New York. I want to say maybe Staten Island. I think that's where she's from. So it might be in Staten Island, but don't quote me. I really don't know.
Now, did you have a pattern to go with that, or is that just going to make one hat?
This is just going to make one hat, and it's super bulky. So I've been looking at patterns because this is 75 yards. So I was looking at patterns to see what I could do with this. I haven't decided yet. But I am so inspired to cast on hats.
Yeah, me too.
So I really want to make hats. I'm obsessed with them and these amazing pom-poms. So that I just loved everything about her booth. I bought a couple bars of soap from her. Her soap was really, really cool. I think her soap might be a pre-order. So if you ever want to check her out, I'd never been to her booth. I had never seen her yarn, so I was really excited about that.
Awesome.
And she was right across from Chelsea.
Did you check out the candles that they made?
That who made?
Tad and Christina.
I did.
Aren't they amazing?
I was really just actually when I got home, I said to my sister, I really should have bought a candle. And then she posted her podcast recently, and she showed like pouring the stuff in. I was like, oh, so yeah, that's definitely on my wish list as a candle. And Vida Lifestyle, they had candles too. She had some
Did
really,
they?
yeah, she had.
Maybe
coffee
that's
collection.
the new. I wonder if that's the new thing to go hand in hand.
It's nice to like burn a candle while you're knitting.
Yeah. I feel bad. We had went to the Christmas tree shop, which I love, but is nowhere near where we live at all. So usually once a year, Steve will take me out there, and I just go crazy. And Colin picked out 2 candles, and they really don't smell. Like I burnt them once, and like I lit them once, and you could smell them. And now I lit it today, and I was like, this doesn't even smell anymore. So
Yeah.
there's something to be said for a good candle.
Yeah.
A well-made
So,
candle.
no.
Remember how when we did the soap, it was that went hand in hand company-wise, where we would buy the oils from, the fragrance oils and all of our supplies. The soap and the candles went hand in hand, and we always wanted to venture into that. We never had a chance.
You really have to know what you're doing. Certain fragrances have certain burn points, so some fragrances can't be used in there's a lot. There's a
lot
science.
of chemistry to yeah. I think
And-
that's why Tad enjoys it because he's very like into.
Well, things have to be a
sciencey
certain
things.
temperature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like when we used to make soap, we were hazmat suited up, and you really had to be careful when you mixed. So yeah, so it's a lot of fun making the soaps and all of that stuff, but you have to know what you're doing. And then very quickly, we had a couple questions that we had been asked. So one of the questions was what to do with mini skeins, and there's actually a lot of really good patterns out there. One of my favorite patterns that I would love to make is the Dust of Snow. I don't remember who makes it. You could look it up on Ravelry.
Helen
Helen Stewart. Okay, Dust
There
of
you go.
Snow. And you use all your mini skeins for that. It was very popular this year. A lot of people wanted to make it. I made a wrap called the Kellend wrap by Katy Carroll. And this was using yarn from, where was the yarn? Marianated. It was her 6-pack of Radiant Minis, and then you used one main color. So I brought it just to show.
Ooh.
So this is all done with mini skeins of variated colors
I love it.
fading.
That's beautiful.
I love it.
We bought this together
We did.
at the Wool Walk. Was it the?
No. Yeah, we went to
Jersey
Chelsea
Wool Walk?
Yarn for
Yeah,
the Wool
we were at
Walk.
Chelsea Yarns.
Wow, this was a long time ago,
Yeah.
Lise. God,
This
it's
is
like a lifetime ago.
absolutely gorgeous.
Mhm.
It is. It's a lot of lace work. So if
A lot
lace
of
work
lace
is your
work.
jam, this is all lace work the entire way. I love it. I
Was
wear
it
this a lot.
easy though? Was it like memorizable?
Yes. Easy for me. I don't struggle with lace. I feel like if I made it through Hohi Locatelli's fading point,
Oh, you know what? We're on the wrong side.
we're on the wrong side. I can make it through anything.
Oh.
So I don't mind lace. Lace.
Yeah, this side is a little bit more texture.
So, yeah, this was what I made.
Love it.
Thank you. Again, Katy Carroll, the Kellend wrap. Another one, I never personally made it, but I know a lot of people showed this. This is called Overlander, and it's by Cozy Up Knits. And
I love the Cozy Up Knits girls. I watched their podcast.
This is,
Yeah, they're fun.
I've wanted to make this forever. So this was another good pattern if you have a lot of mini skeins rumbling around in your stash. And then the last one, you could look it up. Mine is in black and white, but it's the Gradient Band Cowl by Hohi. And this one's actually really, really good if you want to like dive into your stash and see what you have left over. It doesn't necessarily have to be mini skeins. You could weigh it and see, but this doesn't take a lot. So that was another one.
There's a lot of mini skeins, advent calendar patterns from Amba O'Brien also that uses, either mini skeins or, a full advent calendar of minis. Yeah.
Cool.
And then Miss Mealy, one last question. We are being asked, what's a good beginner sewing machine?
Ooh, a good beginner would probably be, I love the brand Brother. Janome is also up there. Janome and Juki, of course, is always awesome. But a good Brother, the one they have at Costco once a year around the holidays for the husbands to buy their wives or significant others. That one's a really good beginner one too, because it's got a good variety of stitches and it's very basic.
Yeah.
And you can do so much with it. You can pretty much sew some home decor fabrics, some lighter stuff, quilting cotton. You can quilt on it. It has a little table where you can quilt.
There's even some like embroidery stitches
Yeah,
and like
right.
letters and
Yeah.
stuff like that, which
Yeah.
is pretty cool.
So that's kind of like a good all around, all in one, do a little bit of everything beginner sewing. I love Brother.
Yeah.
I have the Costco one. I love it.
My
I do too.
My large Marge is Baby Lock, which Brother makes, I believe, and I love my Baby Lock. Like, love my Baby Lock. Large
love it.
Marge.
Tell them
I
large
love-
Marge.
Oh, I love
sent ya.
Large Marge, yeah. Yep, had her running today, full force.
Large Marge was putting in that work.
Oh, yeah.
Put in that work, Large Marge.
Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting. Well, thank you so much, Miss Mealy. And real quick, just so you guys know, I am wearing, because I know people are going to ask in the comments, I totally forgot. This is the Ingot Cowl by Lisa
Cool.
Munch. Yeah.
So pretty.
That's really nice.
I wear this a lot because it's really the only like brown cowl
It's
I
very
have.
cozy looking.
So cozy. I love
On
it.
this warm summer,
And it's
warm day.
one of those things it looks like you just
Yeah.
throw it on no
Oh, yeah.
matter which way you throw it on.
Sometimes
It
I'll do
looks
the
great.
shawl cuff just to
Oh,
jazz
do you
it up.
ever
Yeah.
do
You
it
can,
like
yes.
this?
I don't,
At
but
work?
yes, you can.
Because you're always freezing at work. They freeze you out.
I have a heater. I have a heater at
That's
work.
pretty.
That looks really nice.
I tell all these biddies, I'm like, listen, ladies. Gotta turn the air down. This is ridiculous. I can't work under these conditions.
Well, that's why you knit. That
That's
you can just
why I work from
constantly
home so
adorn
much.
yourself with these gorgeous
Oh, I
wraps
do.
and blankets and things to accompany your heater.
Oh, I
That's why you gotta
do.
knit yourself a pair of socks so you can sit at work
There you go.
to match one of your.
Listen, you never know what's going to come out of these bags week by week. You never know. So, lastly, just so everybody knows, this is going to be our last podcast before we head off to Rhinebeck.
Mm-hmm.
Camille and I are going. Lisa will be celebrating her son's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Me and Kris will be coming back baroque
as hell.
baroque.
Oh, and we better get a mug.
No, you have to pre-order.
Well, we're going to be in trouble. My
and
sister's
I'm not
going
buying
to.
last year's mug.
We will
that they
not
tried
get
to
taken.
hustle
again.
me.
You won't get us
you
twice,
can't buy
Rhinebeck.
this mug. Yeah, but you can buy last year's mug. Well, I wasn't here last year.
I said to her, you know
Why
you're
are you
buying
trying
last
to
year's mug. She's like, no, I'm not. Who would sell last year's mug? I'm like, they are?
Mhm.
Yes,
Not
it-
this time.
Not this
Rhinebeck.
time.
Not this time.
And I will not get smacked in the head.
No, we're
For
kicked.
staying away from Ms. Babs. We'll
Yeah.
order online.
Seriously.
We need this trials and tribulations.
Are there any booths that you are like dying to go to, or you
No.
just want to look around and see what they have?
Yeah. Well, they sent out. I did get the notification about the safety protocols. So it seems to be like it's going to be a little different. The vendors are going to be spread out 6 feet apart from one another. Some vendors will be outside instead of actually being inside the booth. Masks.
You mean, or inside the barn?
No, they're going to be outside. Not everyone's going to be inside a barn.
That's what I mean. You said a booth.
Yeah, some booths will, some booths will be outside, some will be
Okay.
in the barn.
Okay.
That might actually be a little better. You won't feel so
Yeah.
claustrophobic.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Right?
I bet you, like Mrs. Babs, I mean, I wonder if people are still going to be on
She
top
needs
of
her
each
own
other.
barn.
Well,
Let's
yeah,
be
that's
honest.
true.
And Primrose, weren't her and Primrose right around the
Primrose,
corner
yeah,
from each
yeah.
other?
There was a couple of them where it's like, ugh, not even worth it. I'll just buy online.
Well, when they're that close together, it was kind of
It's
like
too much.
at Sheep and Wool. You had Christina here, and then you had Vida Lifestyle here, Vida Lifestyle. So it was like a very congested area. So it might be better if some of the bigger vendors are separated, so that way there's not so much
Yeah.
chaos in one area. So they were saying masks are required, which I expected. I guess bring your vaccine card if you want to eat in a restaurant, because New York's rules are different than New Jersey's. So it was just kind of all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But nothing really about merchandise, unless I missed. I mean, we're 3 weeks away. I probably missed the email with the
Oh,
pre-order.
for the swag. Didn't they used to do the swag bag?
Probably, because everything's coming to my email.
Yeah.
And if you missed out on the mug this year,
I blame you.
I apologize. Because you're probably not getting a mug.
Mm-mm.
So.
I'll buy a hand. I was just gonna say hand spun. They have the ones
Pottery.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Those
are
beautiful.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are nicer even
Yeah.
than the
Yeah.
printed on mugs.
Yeah.
I
I'll
love a
probably go home with one of those.
Those
So.
are really pretty.
Yeah, so exciting. So the
Yes.
next time we see you, we will have a big haul, I'm sure.
And we will all be in matching sweaters, hopefully, if Miss Mealy gets her sleeve done. Or
Mhm.
she'll be sleeveless.
I'll borrow one of Lisa's knitting apps.
There you go.
So seriously, if you see us at Rhinebeck, come over and say hello. We'd love to meet you guys.
Yes.
We will miss Lisa.
Yeah.
I'll be driving Lisa. So we'll probably get there at like 12
You
o'clock
are
at night.
driving?
Well, who the hell else is going to drive? I was going to drive.
I'll drive. I don't care. You could drive, though, if you want. I'll sit back with a coffee. And my knitting, I'll probably be working on my sleeves.
Oh, yeah, you got to work on the sleeve, girl. I'll drive. We might just not get us there as fast as Lisa would get us there.
That's true.
Lisa may have to map out the drive.
We may have to leave at 4 a.m.
Oh, my God. Yes,
I'll
you
go
may.
drop you guys off and then
Turn around and come back.
I'll pick you up when you're done.
Lisa. We'll FaceTime Lisa the whole time.
That's one heck of an Uber.
She's an amazing. So, all right, everyone, guys. Hope you enjoyed. We will see you after